Good morning. We're going to talk a little bit this morning about karma because we think that karma gets a bad rap or has the reputation for being you are deserving something bad to happen to you because you have done something bad. This is the way that a human looks at karma. It can be good too. Sometimes they think that they are being rewarded when they are committing acts that are in their favor. But we really want to talk about it a little bit deeper so that you can get a better understanding of what karma is and how it's playing out in the lives that you're living, you see. We want you to understand that everything that is going on in a human's evolution is caused by the cellular memory. The cellular memory of the mass consciousness is what causes the child to nurse, to crawl, to then walk, to develop in the way that it develops, you see. So this is a cellular memory of humans that is transferred into every human. The mass does this, yes? And then we have the cellular memory, the individual memory that the being has from every life that it has ever lived. And this is really what karma is. It's cause and effect. It's experiences that this being has had in one lifetime or another, and then it has caused certain responses or feelings and emotions that have been lodged or kept in the body. And this is what is the result or the cause of karma, or as you would deem it, you see. Now, you have to understand that your lineage plays a big part in this too, because all of the emotional differences and all of the emotional responses and held emotions that are trapped in the body of the parent that is yours, of the grandparent that is yours, and we could go on and on down the lineage, can then become part of your cellular memory, you see, yours, your universe. And so now, dependent upon your amount of enlightenment, many would think that one that has a lot of karma isn't enlightened, and we would beg to differ with you. We would tell you that somebody that is taking on a lot of the lineage's karma and trying to transmute that energy in the life that they are living are quite the opposite. They're quite advanced or awakened, as you would put it in your human terms. They have awareness of their cellular content or memory, you see. And they have chosen to transmute that energy. And this is what we told Robin the other day when we were talking with someone, is that many of you will judge someone by their actions or the way that they are responding to things in the life that they're living. But you have no idea what their karmic load is, what their cellular memory is, what they have actually decided to work on or to transmute in the life that they're living. And this is where judgment comes in, and where we tell you that it is not such a good thing to be judging another, because you have not walked in their shoes. You have not been in their lineage. And so therefore you have no idea the karmic load that is loaded into them when they have come to the earth plane. So quite often they don't have any control. Well, we shouldn't say they don't have any control, but the emotional responses, let's use that term, is having a lot of control over them, you see. And then you're viewing them in your judgment of them that they are bad, they are wrong, they are reacting in ways that they should not, quote unquote, act. And this just builds their karmic load. As they view others who are viewing them in a negative way, they become more lodged in that emotion that they are trying to transmute. So you're not really helping the individual when you do this, you see. We want you to notice when someone is struggling or when they are lodged in an emotional response, and understand that this is a karmic loop or lineage, possibly, or it could be their own. But just the same, it is not for you to judge it, because you know not what they have gone through, what their lineage has gone through, and what it is that they are trying to do in the present life that they are living, you see. Basically, we want you to learn to look at karma in a whole new way, an experiential experience, you see. And the way that you respond sometimes is based upon the perceptions that have been passed along to you through the lineage, or those that you have viewed, how they have responded. And now as you come and you mature into your later years, now you have this opportunity to keep responding as the human and be lodged in these experiences and not transmute the energy for your lineages or lineages to come. And then you will just pass this along and someone else will pick up the bag and continue on, you see. We want you to understand that the work you're doing here is important. Many humans think that the most important thing they are doing here is becoming something famous, notable, worthy. And these are all just the frosting on the cake while you're here on the earth plane. This is not the real reason that you are here, you see. You are here to become whole. You are here to heal all of the places that are not whole. You are here to assist those that have gone before you in transmuting energy that they carried with them that was either theirs or not theirs. This is what you are doing on the journey that you are on, you see. And you will have experiences here in the life that you're living, in the jobs that you have, in the relationships that you are experiencing. They're going to magnify or highlight those very karmic loops that we're talking about. And that's the real life, or the real reason that you have come to the earth plane to experience what it is you are experiencing, you see. But what do? You judge yourself because you have not become enough. You have not achieved enough. You've not made enough. You don't have the right partner. Somehow you have not become what it is that you think that a good human should become, you see. So basically we are asking you to think about this a little differently, to start to look at your responses and your tendencies and make this what your life experiences are about, you see. This is how you will lift consciousness. This is the way that you move to higher dimensions of understanding, of love, and of joy. Not by getting the perfect job, by making the money, by taking the trip. We're not saying you shouldn't do any of that. It's all available to you on this plane that you are on. But the real joy, the real happiness, the real satisfaction comes in that alignment to yourself, that love of self, you see. We want you to look at karma as a roadmap to the life that you're living. To notice the loops, to notice the hang-ups, to notice the areas that snag you, that cause you to react without your control, and give you this feeling that I am not worthy because of it, you see. It's not going to be a long recording today. We basically wanted you to understand that karma is not a bad thing. It's an inevitable thing. It's cause and effect. There's no one that's living their life and having preferences that is not experiencing a reaction to it or a counterpart to it. And this is what you are calling karma, you see. You can call it that if you want to. But we want you to look at it a little bit different. And we want you to understand that there is mass karma as well. And everything is stored in your cellular memory, including the experiences of your lineages. So how can you condemn yourself for your reactionary responses or the karma that you carry? You can't. You have to come to terms with it. You have to reckon with it. You have to decide that you are not that. And in this way, you will change the cellular memory for the lineages that will come after you. Good day.